So it's 7 o'clock at night on March 30th? March 30th. Yeah, it's March 30th. I'm incredibly tired. I left Pennsylvania at about 1:30 this morning. I woke up at like 1:20, rolled out of bed. I loaded up the rest of my stuff, like my computer, because I didn't want it sitting in the cold all night in the car. I loaded that up, and I headed out. It was a nightmare. I mean, the roads were great. Like, there was absolutely no traffic because it was so early in the morning. But, like, driving with maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep was just awful. I don't think I'm ever doing that again. I think from now on, if I want to go home and visit and I want to drive, I will either pace myself better or I will, like, take someone with. I don't fucking know. But, like, ugh. I'm very tired. Like I said, it's 7 o'clock on the 30th. I got home here to North Carolina I got in this state around like 8 o'clock, and then I actually got to where I'm located a little after that, around like, I want to say 9-ish. And then I think like 9:30, I got to the apartment. I unloaded it as quickly as I could. I had a moment where I was driving and I took a corner a little too fast, or a bend, and like I heard something thud onto my computer tower and I freaked out. So like the first thing I did was get my computer and all my cords and everything in the office and set it up. But everything's good now. Thankfully, nothing happened to my poor computer, as you can see, because I'm on Twitter right now. Everything's good. We good. But I did that. I hooked it up. I took the rental car, and I got our rent check, because I'm not gonna have a car until my husband comes home. And then I swung by GameStop and I pre-ordered Persona 5 for the PS4 because my parents had given me money towards this trip, because it was kind of a present for my youngest sister for her birthday, which was on the 21st of March. And my dad gave me an extra like $50 gift card, and I called my mom when I was almost home just to let her know, and I said I didn't use most of the money for it. I didn't need a lot. I only spent like maybe $50 in gas. And she's like, oh, just go buy yourself a game. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice. I will go buy a game. So I pre-ordered that. That comes out the 4th of April. And I realized in pre-ordering, I'm like, shit, how am I going to go pick it up? Like, I'm not going to have a car. I'll either have to call a cab or ask a friend. And on top of that, my friend, Rachel, not Rachel from videos and stuff, different Rachel, that lives down here, she came to get me at the rental car place, and we went to lunch at Panera. It was pretty exciting. That was probably the first time I actually ate out here in North Carolina in a long time. I don't like going out to eat because it's always just so crowded, because this is a military town and it's awful. But we ate. I got to hang out with her. I hung out with her son. He's adorable, and then he had an appointment in Wilmington, and she asked me if I'd go with, just tag along. She's like, I know you're tired, but you wanna go with? And I was like, I can't say no. Yeah, I'll go. So I tagged along. It's like an hour drive, and then it was like an hour back, which it wasn't too bad. I at least wasn't driving. I mean, I was zoning out in the passenger seat. I felt bad. Like, the drive there, I was talkative, and then the drive back, I was just like a zombie. Just like, what's going on? And then we just stopped at the pets. We stopped at the PetSmart. We stopped at Walmart. Got groceries. I carried all the groceries up myself. I sat them all the groceries with my my crap I took with, like my luggage bag and like my props and stuff, and I sat it all and I took a picture and I sent it to my husband and I'm like, this is what you're missing, and he's like, I just cleaned that before I left, and I'm like, well, I'll clean it up. I just said I should unpack, but I'm so fucking tired. I think, I'm just so tired, and I wanted to do something vlog-like really quick because I want to have something to go up. There's a lot of cool videos that I did. We did the Don't Laugh Challenge, which is inspired by Markiplier's way of doing it. We did the Whisper Challenge, and we did, we played Fun Employed as well. I don't know how I'm going to edit that. That's a little, it's different than how we normally would set it up. So, I mean, I wanted to play around with things too while I was home. And then I have some like vloggy stuff of like stuff that me and my sisters did, me and Tyler did. I tried to grab a couple of time lapses just to play around with things that I've never done yet in editing and just in YouTube general. But yeah, I'm super tired. I don't know how I'm awake right now. I literally I got this at Panera and I put it in the microwave just while we ran, and then literally just now I reheated it and I just chugged it. And I've been drinking a lot of water, so I don't know. Maybe I just really wanted something sweet. But yeah, it was a really fun time. I'm really happy that I got to see everyone. I basically saw everybody that I had planned on seeing, and if anybody's watching this that I did get to see, I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day. I know my brother works a lot, and I know my one friend Mark, he works a hell of a lot, and everybody's doing. We're all grown up. I mean, out of my friends, we're all grown up now. We all have like adult things to do. Like Mark's settling for a house, and my brother Brad runs a business, and Rachel's finishing up college and doing an intern or externship, whatever. And Tyler's working full-time as a manager at his job, and I truly appreciate it. The best times I have are with them. And also, like, my family was really good. They were really good to me when I was home. You know, they chipped in, they helped me. My mom helped me towards the rental car, even though it wasn't really that much. I don't know, it was a good trip. I enjoyed myself. I feel like everybody had a great time. I especially had a great time visiting Rachel up at college because I've never been up there before. But yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. But I really needed a break. I needed to get out and back to something a little more familiar. And now I feel like I'm good. Like, I got my fill. I'm ready to jump back into doing YouTube hardcore. I'm ready to... I feel revitalized. That's the word I'm looking for. I feel revitalized, honestly. Because a lot of my passions from making movies was with my friends and like making films and doing goofy shit like that. It always came from them. I feel like spending time with them just like reinvigorated it all, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready to do this. I'm gonna kick some fucking editing ass this week. Hopefully I put out some decent stuff. But yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very content. I had such a good time. That's about it. As usual, you know, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. My goal is not that I want to be one of those people, but if you hit 100, you get your custom URL, and that's my goal. If I can get there, I'll be happy. But yeah. See you in the next one.